Hey guys, my name's David and we're going to be taking a first look on the brand new LEGO Super Mario theme. This is so exciting. This is the first time that both Nintendo and LEGO have partnered up with, of course, LEGO Super Mario. This has been a long time coming. A lot of fans from both LEGO and Nintendo have been so excited for these sets ever since they were announced back in April. A lot of people have been wondering exactly how these sets work. Today, we're going to be focusing on this right here, the starter course. This is basically the set that needs to get you started in order to access these sets. So just to make this clear, the way that LEGO Super Mario works is it isn't your classic LEGO theme where you just build a set, it comes with minifigures, and you use your imagination for the rest. LEGO has envisioned LEGO Super Mario a little bit differently. They see it as you have this LEGO Mario figure that's actually has technology in it. There's a battery, there's Bluetooth, there's all kinds of different stuff going on in that figure, and you need that in order to work with all of these sets right here. These are the expansion sets. They actually clearly labeled them. So this is Toad's Treasure Hunt, for example. It has the green line here on the bottom. It says expansion set, and this right here, of course, is a starter course. I imagine in the future there'll be more than just one starter course, but for now there's just this, and this has the blue line right here, and it says starter course right here. So LEGO has kindly sent these over. I do want to make this very clear that this is a hands-on first impression, not a review, because what I have in front of me are actually pre-production prototype LEGO sets. Don't get those too often from LEGO, so this is kind of like a first for me. So I'm not sure exactly what to expect when we unbox them. We'll see if they look like normal LEGO sets. I imagine they will. They probably will look exactly like the final production ones, but we'll just have to wait and see. Again, we're going to be working with the starter course today in this video, and in a separate video, I'm going to be covering the expansion sets, the power-up, and this brand new collectible, buildable minifigure LEGO Super Mario poly bag that it looks like there's 10 different characters to collect. So it's very similar to the LEGO minifigure line. So let's go ahead and move on to unboxing the starter course right here. I'm very excited to see exactly what comes in this. It's going to retail for $60 US when it launches in August of 2020. So let's go ahead and clear the table out and do a top-down unboxing. So jumping into the unboxing, first impressions, this box is wild looking. It is not your normal LEGO box. It's got triangles and different angles all over it. It's wild looking. It doesn't look like its normal rectangular shape that a normal LEGO box is. On the back, it's even crazier. It's got a whole bunch of different information showing that it has digital building instructions. There's no real building instructions in here. It shows all the characters, the start pipe, the flag goal pole, and all of that is also included and necessary actually. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Got my scissors here. We'll open it up from the bottom end, and again, just different shapes going on here. It's not a normal rectangle, but when we open it, of course, it's just a normal LEGO box. So we have normal LEGO bags, so nothing new actually. So even though this is a prototype set, it really comes off as if it was pretty much a final production set. So you'll notice it does look like pretty much any other LEGO set where you have your numbered bags, you'll have a white box, and there's even a little instruction booklet, but there's no instructions in it. This is the LEGO Super Mario figure. This is how it comes. It comes in this little white box, and it comes very scary looking without the LCD screen on. It is, yeah, he's very scary looking. It's a little creepy, not gonna lie, with his LCD screen off, but the instructions are basically next to useless. They're not really meant to do anything. It's just like, hey, go download the app. Here's some expansion sets that you can go and buy and expand your LEGO Super Mario course and all of that. But yeah, they don't do much. It's very strange not to have a normal LEGO instruction booklet. I talked to LEGO about this. They told me that digital instructions were pretty much necessary in order to explain how to use the LEGO Super Mario figure, and it makes sense once you actually use this because it is complicated. It's different than normal LEGO. On the back of the Mario figure, you'll notice there's a little screw there. You have to unscrew it and put two AAA batteries. All right, so we're back. I have my screwdriver set here. Got some AAA batteries. And again, you know, I'm just a little upset about the screw, mainly because every time the batteries die, you'll have to unscrew this and rescrew it. And I'm not sure exactly what the battery life is on this. It could be great, could be maybe only a couple hours of gameplay before you have to recharge or replace the batteries, which is just a little bit disappointing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't have to replace the batteries that often. Future David here. So I actually have an update from Lego as to why there is a screw, mamma mia, as to why there is a screw on the back in order to access the batteries. Turns out it's some type of law that I don't know which country, maybe it's the US, that mandates that there is a screw in order for kids not to access batteries and swallow them. So I guess that makes sense. Lego obviously has to adhere to local laws in terms of that, so that solves the screw problem. Another thing is this little sensor here, this little colored sensor is quite interesting. It almost looks like a tiny little camera. Huh. All right, so it's actually lit up, and as you can see, there's some bright LEDs shining down here. It looks to be that this LCD panel is actually one giant piece, which is a little interesting. Again, those are actually pretty strong LED lights. They're actually a little hot even. Put off a little bit of heat, so Mario definitely doesn't look as scary now once you power him on. It does actually look pretty cool looking in person. Gotta say, I do actually like the way it looks. It's different. All right, so here's the app. As you can see, it's asking just, you know, connect to Bluetooth. It's just loading. This is a beta prototype app, so this is not final. It could change for when this product actually ends up launching. Let's go ahead and hit start and see what happens. Oh, okay. Gives you a nice little intro video. Wow. All right, so connected first try. That's good. Ah. I was wondering where the sound was. All right, so we finally have gotten to the building instructions. It wasn't too hard to access the app and get to exactly what I need. Once you connect Mario for the first time, it basically includes everything that you need to build the starter kit. So I guess you just open the bags that aren't numbered, it looks like. Yeah, maybe. All right, put his little ears on here. Oh, these are flesh-colored pieces. Oh, that's special. All right, and then we add his little buttons here. Very nice. Add his little hat. His little hat's cute. Kind of sticks on, it looks like. Yeah, it's just like any other Lego. So I guess we hit the check mark, and then we move on to defeating the Goomba. All right, so I guess we put all of this stuff to the side. Here's the Goomba. He has a little barcode on top and a little special feet piece on bottom. Very nice. That's really cool. All right. My first course. Yay. So while I was actually building the set, I realized that I was having some issues with the Mario connecting with the app and all that, but then I realized that it needed a firmware update, so that's exactly what I'm doing now. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. Once the update's done, I'll continue building the set. We'll go into a time lapse. I'll put it all together, and then we'll take a look at exactly what you're doing here. From what I can tell, you're actually just kind of actually playing around with this, rebuilding the sets, and interacting with the app. So that's the kind of whole idea going on here. So very cool. Let's go ahead and jump into the time lapse, and then we can see everything put together. All right, so I've had some time now to actually really play with the set, experiment with it, and finally understand what exactly Lego and Nintendo's intentions are with this. Because this is not a normal Lego set. This is not a normal Lego minifigure. This is not a normal Lego building experience. This is something entirely new that Lego is kind of experimenting and betting on that this would work. So the idea here is that you have this start pipe, right? You take the Mario figure, you click it, you start the 60-second timer to go through your course. Your course is the building component of the Lego Super Mario sets. It's not the actual physical building, it's the actual putting the course modules together. And this is where the expansion sets come in, adding those expansion sets, making your levels harder, making your level easy. It depends on you. That's the building experience. The playability experience is actually interacting with all of the characters, all the different modules, bricks, and all of that. That's the playability. And I guess the challenge factor is making your course more difficult. Maybe you have more lava, maybe you have more water, maybe you have more jumps, maybe you have more Goombas. It's up to you, or even villains or good guys to save. It's up to you. It's very, very intelligent with how Lego went about it. I'm impressed with it, but I'm also scared because there's not much Lego building here. That's not what they're intending this whole Lego Super Mario wave or line to be. It's not about building complicated things and making characters and using your imagination to kind of just use the sets in your own ways. It's more of how do you take this Mario figure and build a Lego course that is fun for you, that is a challenge, that you can interact with your friends and all of that. So it's different. I'm definitely really curious to see what you guys say. I am sad that you don't get a little bit more than what you see here in the starter course. It does feel substantial, especially with the course that I've built here. But at the same time, it is $60. I feel like we should have gotten maybe a few more things, maybe a few more Goombas. I don't know. But that's what the expansion sets are for. That's the purpose of those. I get it. So I like the Super Mario playability factor. I think it's different. I think it's unique. I haven't really seen this in any other Lego set, nor any Lego or just any toy line for that matter. So this is a whole new play experience that hopefully people will grasp onto. I feel like it's definitely going to appeal more to kids than it is adults. I still think adults will enjoy it, but I don't think they'll come back to it as much as kids will. I could be wrong. Adults might come up with some absolutely crazy courses and challenge other people. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of possibility here, and I like that in Lego sets. That's kind of the point of Lego, is to make it endless. The endless possibilities of the brick. That's kind of what a lot of people say. So hopefully that continues. All right, so this has been my first impressions. It's not a full review. I'm not going to go into all the details about the Lego Super Mario figure, or like how everything functions or any of that, because this is a pre-production prototype, and so I want to wait for my final thoughts on a actual review of this set in a month or so, when I actually have a final set rather than a pre-production one. So let me know what you guys think of this new building, building the course rather than building the set, this new playability. I'm definitely curious to see what you guys have to say down in the comments below. Thanks again to Lego for sending this set along with the expansion sets. I'm going to put a card up right now if you want to check out that video on those expansion sets and seeing exactly how they improve your course. Are they worth purchasing after you buy the starter kit? Is this enough, or is the expansion kits necessary? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. Definitely click the card. That's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.